just like how, I don't know, this is kind of like, it's one of my pet peeves. One thing that pisses me off, like, guys give so much attention to girls.
Move over your leg, bro. Stop man spreading so
bro.
much. Gosh, fucking man spreader.
Toxic masculinity over here.
Let me put the camera up a bit. I can't. This just feels too weird. The camera's way too low, man.
Too low?
Yeah, it's just too low. It just feels weird when the camera's so low like that. Oh shit, I'm not gonna do this properly, am I? Alright.
It's fine like that.
It's not. Look how off it is. This is like shorter than that, like. I do.
Okay.
I need it to look nice, because I remember the last podcast, I feel like we had too much empty space up the top of us here.
Alright, how about we do this? Go on, sit back.
Oi!
I hate that. Flipping hate that. Alright.
It's alright.
Perfect, right?
That's alright, yeah.
There we go.
What was you saying?
See, you made me lose
flow.
Yeah.
Oh, think about one of your pet peeves or something.
Yeah, there's soy boys out here. No, I don't know. This guy's giving away so much attention to girls that don't even want to be with them. Not even like
to do with them.
Yeah, like it's that thing I was talking about. Oh yeah, like why give so much attention away when it's not gonna be, reciprocated, right?
Because they're thirsty, bro. And they don't know the difference between a woman that is going to reciprocate and no one who ain't. A woman who's serious and a woman who's an attention seeker, or who's just like low on.
Right. So it's like, how are they gonna tell the difference between an attention seeker or like what's this?
This is a good subject. Should have wrote some things out for this.
Yeah.
That's a good question. So how would we tell? I think we could write down a few things and then like saying it.
Well, let's go right now. Who cares? Like we don't have to do the research. We're not scientists. Imagine us doing the research. Yeah?
You see, if we did research,
that would be sick though.
We'd do some really good podcasts. But
well, I mean, what do you mean? We already do mediocre, great podcasts. But no, like. And the thing is, social media as well, it doesn't exactly help these guys. Obviously, it helps the girls. Like, yo, I can recognize again. Like, if we had the same, power, like if our looks were more valuable, to the girls, we'll be doing the same thing. Like, posting all these pictures online and shit, going for sugar daddies. But like, But again, like even in that video we're watching, like you have these guys commenting on their Facebook, on their pictures saying, oh yeah, this and that, thinking, oh yeah, she's gonna say this, and then I don't know, I'll message her, and then things will go good from there, or whatever. But again, that's like almost like I don't want to say a low level guy, but it's like damn low level guys. But let's say, for example, a guy is already talking to a girl, but she's just kind of like, here and there and that.
In what sense? She's here and there and that?
In that she's not reciprocating the same energy.
Then drop her, bro. Don't chase and replace them.
Let's go on the shit.
For me, an individual of higher values isn't going to be chasing after a man or a woman, and vice versa. Like I said before, your attention is sort of like your currency, but some people just give it out too freely and expect if I'm really nice to them, or if I love bomb them, or if I do all these things, I'm going to get their attention. Love bombing. It's what like a sociopath or narcissist would do. They'll blow your head up, they'll keep ego, they'll keep praising you and saying this or doing that for you, or doing this or doing that. So it's trying to like boost your ego and that. I don't know. The forbidden fruit is the most sacred. It's if you're a forbidden fruit, you're hard to get, and that's like that must mean that there's some sort of value there.
Yeah, but that's the trick, though, isn't it? The trick is like, oh yeah, if they're playing hard to get, that means they're more valuable. So I should be like chasing them.
Yeah, but you
That's
got
what they're thinking, isn't it?
Yeah. But some people are just pure fake. They're faking high value, just pure flat out faking it. So men have to think with their big heads a bit more, not their little ones. And see what the actual like. What are they looking for as well? Are you a relationship guy, or are you just a sort of smash and dash sort of guy? Like, yeah, bro.
Yeah, I think that's important, man, because a lot of your decisions are gonna be based on your intentions and what you want to. Like, you can't be wishy-washy with a girl if you're looking for a relationship. Just be like, yo, I'm looking for a relationship. If you're not, just be like, I'm not. It's not for me, you know. So either go look for someone else or don't expect anything different from me.
It's just going to be like an asset to your life and not a liability. Then I don't know, if you're a relationship guy, then go for a relationship, innit? But for me personally, that's really hard to find.
What an asset to your life, or
a woman who's gonna want me, a woman who I'm gonna want to be with rather than be single, because I am being single. I get to do what I want when I want.
Freedom.
It's freedom.
Too much freedom.
And I love being alone. I just love being with myself and stuff like that. So she'd have to tick a few boxes, because I know what I like. She'd have to like. I'm not gonna put it on air, but
why not?
There's a few things.
Oh yeah. But you know, the ladies want to be like, okay, he likes that kind of guy, that kind of girl. But yeah, no, I get that. Like,
did we answer that question? How to tell the wishy-washy?
Okay, yeah. So how to tell the wishy? we went in circles, bro. Yeah. But it's like still connected though. We're still stuck on the same topic.
I'm gonna get some tissue.
Alright, so how to tell the difference between someone who's being wishy-washy or someone who's attention-seeking versus someone who's actually down. I think if a person wants to be with you, they're gonna make the time to be with you. Like, say you make plans, they're definitely gonna, you know, whatever happens, maybe there's let's say the flake. They are gonna try to be like, oh yeah, but I'm free this day, or I'm free this other day. You know, they'll try to make it up to you or something. Right? Yeah. If they're not, they're gonna be, again, they won't really try to reschedule or do a rain shake thing. They'll just not, because they're not interested. They just want your attention.
Some people are just lacking in self-esteem, so they feed off thirsty guys' sort of validation, or even handsome guys' validation. They just need this validation from other strangers and everyone outside themselves, so then they feel higher up in the value of human beings.
Like raising their self-esteem almost, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's a dangerous path still, because then all they become is self-entitled drama queens who only deeply have their looks to provide, but their looks are gonna go sooner or later.
So then what else are gonna provide? Besides their looks, innit? Yeah, that's weird. I reckon they'll probably go through like some sort of midlife crisis or something. Like when you start to realize that what you're offering is like, it's going downhill.
That don't mean you just have to be looks. It's programming from childhood as well, because like she's told from society that the eyes where men see women as trophies. And when women see men as sex, and then women see men as success objects, these are dirty sort of like ideologies of how the truth is and all that kind of stuff. But they're not bound. Both people aren't bound by that. You don't have to. You don't have to magnetize them sorts of individuals. So you can work if you're a woman with just your looks. Then work on your personality. Work on being alone and getting your own sort of boosts from your own hobbies and stuff like that.
Yeah, I think that's where like the attitude of girls saying like they don't have to bring anything to the table comes from as well.
Yeah, bro. This one girl was like, she said something like, what? I hate when people say, "What do you bring to the table?" And then she was like, "Sweetie, I am the table." Bro, she lives with her mum and dad. She ain't got a job.
That's the thing you posted on Snapchat.
But that sort of self-entitled sort of, I don't know, bro. That's toxic, man.
I think that's the toxic femininity, isn't it?
And I don't know, they've got these boosts from them sort of thirsty guys thinking, oh, if I get her these flowers, if I say she's so beautiful, like that guy today taking a picture of a random woman's face and saying they've got a nice face.
The most random thing
That's
ever.
some weird shit, bro.
I
lost my tracks. We're thinking of that.
Thinking of the guy taking pictures.
Yeah.
So this girl saying that she's the table, she doesn't have to bring anything to the table. And it's just like the
put
toxic
too much on a pedestal. The only woman I put on a pedestal in my life is my mom, and that's it.
100%, man. Like.
And like I said before, the reason why some women don't like the nice guys is because maybe some of them have a deeply interwoven belief system that they are not truly worthy themselves, because all they are is the looks, but they don't actually believe, even they themselves don't believe that their looks are even beautiful.
Yeah, so they don't think that they're enough.
Yeah. Even their looks, I don't think even their looks are enough. So then they think the man telling them that and everything, they see him as a weak individual because all he sees is the essence of her physical beauty as beauty of her personality as well.
Yeah.
But because she don't, I'm butchering this, but because she don't see that physical beauty in herself, or even personality beauty, she rejects that from the man because she probably she don't believe that herself yet.
Yeah. And the thing is, some men or women, like whoever's on the other side, they'll blame themselves thinking it's their fault. But really it's like it's the other person's fault because they're not ready to be open like that. Like they're not ready to admit to themselves that they have those insecurities, isn't it? Like they know they're not, like what they have to offer isn't enough, or maybe like in comparison to what they're getting from the other guy or the other person. So they self-sabotage basically, you know? And like I don't know why people do that. Like, do you think it's like it's a fear of success? Like they're actually scared of someone looking and seeing through them?
I think it's a fear of being heartbroken again and being vulnerable and open to where you was when you had your first love or something. They're just not healed yet. Any man or woman, if they can't unconsciously don't believe they deserve a good human to have a relationship with, then it's not the good person's fault. It's not no one's fault. It's not that they're too much of a nice guy or all that kind of stuff. Obviously, some cases to some men and some women are nice guys, sort of things. Like that's in the whole subject. There's a difference between kind guy and nice guy. What was I saying? Shit.
No, don't worry, I got you. No, I don't got you. It was you were saying like people are not ready to be vulnerable.
Yeah, some people just, because I've seen lots of quotes saying, "Oh, men can't have a good woman," or something like that. Obviously, that's bullshit.
Yeah.
It's unhealed humans can't have that yet because they don't believe they deserve that yet, and they haven't got that goodness within themselves yet to have that.
Yeah.
But it's traits, man. Like the bad boy, he gets all the girls and that, he's the alpha and that kind of stuff. You can still be a kind guy, but have bad boy traits.
Yeah.
10 women on. But like, it's such a rabbit hole, man. Proper.
Yeah, and just to go back to what you were saying before as well about the people who are not ready to be in relationships. The thing is, when they do get into relationships, like those relationships end up being dysfunctional because their partner is ending up being like their therapist.
Yeah.
And it's like if you enter into a relationship where you're wounded, like those wounds won't heal. They're just gonna be exposed again in that relationship, and they're not gonna help. And it won't like provide a place of healing. I think we talked about this in the previous podcast, saying some people should remain single and like just work on themselves. You know, do whatever you need to do to find that place of healing.
Yeah.
And just make sure you're not bringing like a lot of, like, everyone has baggage. Let's be honest. Like, you know, we've all been through stuff. People have been through different types of trauma. So it's not like everyone's going to be perfectly into a relationship, and you know they're not gonna have any wounds, no scars, no whatever. Again, it's just like it's about not being a burden as well to the other person. If you're not helping the person grow, and if you're not growing together as well, then what's the point? Like, then what are you doing? You're just like you're causing more wounds, and you're not going anywhere.
Going back to the original question, watch their actions, man. Actions speak louder than words. So,
just to remind you, the original question was telling the difference between someone who's actually down for you and someone who's not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's a quote by Ralph Waldo Emerson, and it goes something like, "What you do speaks so loud, I can't hear what you say." So just watch people's actions. And what other question? Yeah, whatever, man. There won't be no excuse about like, oh, you should have like rang me, oh, you should have done this, or if you gave them like 3 days in advance as well, if you're trying to set something up, and like they forget and all that kind of stuff, then just like watch the actions and just be like, okay, then cool, just forget it.
Yeah.
And don't get too cut. Some guys, they get too in deep before anything's even happened.
They get butthurt, you know.
Yeah.
But why get butthurt over this?
Work on that. Don't get more like spiteful because of it, or like, and then you'll be like, oh, we're the same, and all this kind of incel shit. Work on it, innit?
Yeah.
But the reason why more men get attached get attached faster than women do is because for the majority of men, there's a scarcity out there because they don't get a lot of tang and that.
Yeah.
But because women naturally have such
they have options.
Yeah, have so many options. Yeah. They have a more abundance mindset. But what you need to do is work on your abundance mindset, and a big part of this is finding purpose as well. So like keeping busy. Keeping busy, but
not busy in like in a coping and avoiding way.
Yeah, in a productive way, of course.
In a way that kind of supports your purpose, whatever that purpose is.
Finding purpose.
Purpose over pussy.
Yeah.
I was gonna say something as well after that.
So a part of finding purpose, is to find what makes you happy, innit? Find something that makes you happy. And make sure you can monetize it. So, okay, cool, you found what makes you happy. Don't be a dickhead. It can't be heroin.
Cut the heroin.
It can't be heroin. Like, heroin makes me happy.
It's happiness in the fucking...
So, find a way how you can make money off it, innit? Make sure you have to be able to lead people also. So let's say I like working out. So I'm gonna keep working out, and now I need to be able to monetize it. So how can I make money out working out? Obviously, I can be in the gym because these are where my clients are. They're already working out. But, now to be able to lead people, I can read a few books on leadership. Or the best book out there is Actual Life. So just interact with people, see how you can influence them, lead them and that. So then you've got sales from the leading with the shit. Never give up on your purpose. And make sure you have a blueprint.
Plan.
Yeah.
What's that thing?
That quote.
Yeah.
If you fail to plan.
You plan to fail.
Yeah.
That
one.
Gotta plan, man.
That one.
Gotta plan. Otherwise, you're shooting in the dark.
Yeah, don't be afraid to ask for help as well. Some people are like, no, I'm a lone wolf, I'm doing this all on my own. Good luck. You get a lot further when you work together with individuals.
Yeah.
And you're open to mentors and to learning things like steps other people have took.
Yep. I think a lot of people are stuck in this like competitive mindset. So they feel weak to ask other people for help as well. That's just your pride. It's just your ego getting in your way, man. If you're gonna pursue your purpose, your ego is not gonna be your friend on this journey, man. It's gonna keep you sidetracked, and you gotta get back on track, man. Just put that ego in place. And again, it's easy to say put your ego in place, and it's difficult, man. It's difficult, but you gotta do it.
Yeah, you just have to be aware of all the voices in your head. You see, if you go work out or something, and then your voice in your head will be like, yo, I'm better than these people. You know why? Because I'm working out. Not all these people ain't working out. I've worked out today. Not everybody works out. Look at me, I'm big. I am. Shut up. Just put yourself in your place. Humble yourself, man. Shut up.
Be humble.
As I said it before, the best bullshitter is yourself to yourself.
Oh yeah, trust me.
You got the ego, the inner bitch. We're gonna have to come up with like a few things, you know, make some Lions Creed book, talk about the voices, the ego, inner bitch, and this and that and that.
Purpose of a pussy, all of that. Like yeah, man. Like, and when it comes to the gym as well, like, I respect everyone who goes gym, but I have more respect for someone who's out of shape, big, going in there, sweating their ass off, and just getting on it, innit? Compared to like someone who's already like ripped, they have like a 6-pack on their 6-pack, which also has a 6-pack. It's like, yeah, okay, alright, that's calm, you know, you look good, whatever. But you know, I don't know, people feel embarrassed sometimes, innit? It's that beginner level type of embarrassment as well. Like you gotta start somewhere. It's okay to look like a fool at first. Did we talk about how to kill the ego as well?
Was that a book?
How to Kill the Ego. No, Death of the Ego was a book.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, book by Kieran who did a review.
No, it didn't.
I remember recording something.
It was but it never recorded or something.
Oh yeah, we tried the Google Hangouts thing, innit? And then we just ended up talking about it. We're gonna have to bring him on here, man. Yeah, I've asked him for advice on some topics, and he seems pretty clear-minded. He's in Asia right now. Hopefully he doesn't catch anything, innit? You look so tired. You just...
No, I'm not tired at all. I've just spoke bare this podcast, so I'm sure.
I'm trying to get you to speak more, right?
I'm just leaving it to you now. I spoke bare.
Why? Why you gotta leave it to me? What do I want to talk about? Again, it's just like it's a thing from the beginning, man. Like guys just not. I think a lot of guys just complain about girls too much. It's just they're putting too much attention on the girls.
Yeah, because to them, girls are their purpose.
But it's crazy though. Like even girls don't want you to make them your purpose.
Not a healthy woman, though.
Yeah, like they want you to already have a thing.
Not a healthy human.
I don't want you to have your own thing. I want you to already have a thing, and then you're like bringing them into your world, instead of kind of like you just being like, hey, how can I
Instead
make you happy? How can I
making them
whatever?
your world.
Yeah, it's just dead. And I think that's where the nice guys go wrong, because they think that's what girls want. They want the nice guy who's gonna do whatever they want, who's gonna do all this movie shit. And it's like, yeah, but you're not Brad Pitt. Like, it doesn't work that way. Now, Brad Pitt can act like that because, you know, he's Brad Pitt.
Even he can't. No, they can't.
Bruh, he's
No,
Brad
he
Pitt.
can't.
He can act like that. You don't let me
He
blind.
can act like that, but not for long. Trust me. Sure,
Not even in real life. Not even in real life, he can't act like that. He's acting like that because he looks like Brad Pitt. You know what I mean?
Even in real life. See the thing with Johnny Depp recently.
Oh yeah.
See, I'm sure Johnny Depp must have acted like you said how Brad Pitt can act, but no one can.
But that's you know what, with that situation though, that bitch is crazy. Like she's like flipping bipolar or something. Do you want to explain it to them if they don't know the situation?
He's got an ex-wife who's psycho. That's it.
Yeah, and she was hitting him as well. Yeah.
Mad that is.
I don't know, man. It's crazy. This is why people don't really believe in marriage so much. But it's like, yeah, but that's just celebrating marriage. Like, real life doesn't work like that. Like, bro, that's real. It happens. It happens to everyone. You know, there's good things about marriage, though. Let's not act like we're against marriage. You know, I'm not against marriage. I'm just saying, like, you know, if it's not for you, it's not for you. You don't have to do it just because it's like the next step. Oh,
I'm against
for
marriage.
for the sake of
I'm against marriage.
What?
I'm against marriage.
What in God's name are you talking about?
I'm against marriage when it comes under a government house or this sort of house or that.
Who are you marrying?
Suck a dick.
Are you marrying the church or the government or
No.
the love of your life?
The family court system isn't really in the family court system's pretty biased as well, so it's a losing game.
I mean, that's a huge topic.
I think it's like 70% of women do the divorcing.
Like they initiate the divorce.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Imagine that.
Whoa. Well, that's a happy note to end on.
Yeah.
For some reason, I want to talk about how my day was today. Like, you know, I woke up, I was like, hey, I'm going to be happy today. I went outside, it was like just grey everywhere. It's like, what the fuck? Like, I woke up for this, okay, that's nice. And then I went to the market, bought me some fruits. How was your day?
Yeah, but that's alright.
Alright, thanks for watching, guys.